MiniWarGaming's Beat Mac Bat Rap!
On a hive world not far from Terra, there has been a major cult uprising. The government has been thrown into disarray as the Genestealer Cult has infiltrated every level of their bureaucracy. And now a hive fleet descends on the world. It is up to an elite group of Adeptus Custodes to protect the anti-aircraft guns that themselves are protecting one of the major hive cities of this world. High up in one of the upper spires of the hive, the Genestealer Cult have infiltrated, and Genestealers and cult members and even some of the local militia descend upon the guns to silence them. Can the Custodes stand against the sustained assault of the Genestealer Cult? Let's find out. Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another Nothing But Narrative! I've got Shock here, all the way from Delaware, which is in the United States, so I'm told. There's something about them being the first.
The first state. We're the first ones that signed the Constitution.
That's right. Somewhere central.
Central.
North Central, South Central, West Central, East Central. Central.
And the Central, it doesn't get much more middle than us.
All right. So Shock can't get much more middle than Shock.
And smaller.
It's over there in Delaware. And he's come all the way, and we're going to be playing a Nothing But Narrative game, which is my show that specializes in narrative scenarios and narrative battle reports. So you're not going to see any match play here. If you want match play, you can go watch my Beat Map Bat Reps or a lot of our other shows. And today it's going to be Adeptus Custodes versus Genestealer Cult and Astra Militarum with a scenario. I think Vito got excited. With a scenario from Psychic Awakening Phoenix Rising, which I know focuses on the Asturiani and the Drukhari and the Harlequins, but none of that here today. But the scenario actually works for anybody, even though it says like this. I didn't say, hey Siri. Goodness, my iPad always wants to talk to me. And anyways, it says that, you know, it makes sense for the attacker to be the Eldar and the defender to be Astra Militarum, but in this case, the attacker is going to be Genestealer Cult, and the defender is going to be the Adeptus Custodes. And we've got a really cool narrative for you. This is actually fought at the top spires of the Hive City, and I'm trying to silence some anti-aircraft guns that are currently trying to gun down my approaching Tyranid Hive fleet. And so it's very important that you hold on to it. So this is our first time playing this new narrative scenario. So like all the others, the point of me doing this is to have fun, obviously, and make a good battle report. But then also later on in my other podcast, the Wargaming Game Master, I talk about the scenario, what I would change, and how I would review it. So you can also wait to the end of this battle report, and we'll mention a few of those things as well. As it is right now, we're not going to make any changes to it. Even though I'm looking at it and I'm a little wary of a few things, I still think it's going to be really cool. It's just as long as we've built our armies to try to make sure that it works with the scenario. But you never know what'll happen with dice and with the scenarios as well. So your feedback, of course, on how you would change the scenario to make it work better, or the armies, or the matchups, or anything else, leave those in the comments below. Without further ado, let's take a look at the table and the armies. So we've got this interesting table all set up. It's supposed to represent being high up in the sky. We're actually using the Theater of War high altitude rules that can be found in the Psychic Awakening Phoenix Rising book. And it has 3 rules. First off, there's a strip around the outside, 6 inches, that is open. And only things with fly can go on that. Anything without fly that goes on it just dies as they fall to their death, probably miles below, especially if you're in a hive city. It goes down a long ways. And then you'll probably land on some spiky spire because everything's spiky in 40K. So just double dead. And the rest of the table is just regular. And so that's the first part. The second part is there's gusting winds. At the beginning of each battle round, re-roll the die. On a 1 through 4, there's winds going towards one of the table edges, which is based on the 1 through 4. At 5 or 6, nothing happens. So those winds, basically anything with fly that travels in that direction, gets to add 6 inches to their movement. It doesn't have any negatives for flying against it, which I think is odd, but That's what the rule says. We're going to leave it as is, maybe change it after the fact once I see how it works. And lastly, if a vehicle explodes anywhere on the table, any units, every unit that's within an inch of, or sorry, within 9 inches of the edge, so basically close to the edge, on a 5+ suffered D6 mortal wounds as the shaking from the explosion. Sorry, on a 6+ suffers D6 mortal wounds as they fall off the side. If it was a Titanic vehicle that exploded, it becomes a 4+ instead. So we don't have any Titanic, we just have a few vehicles. A couple flyers and a couple dreadnoughts as well. So maybe that'll come into play or maybe not. As for the scenario, there are 4 objectives. There are 4 anti-aircraft guns. These things are supposed to just be objectives, so they don't actually have any functionality in the game. They're just firing up in the sky. In fact, they are firing up in the sky. At the end of each battle round, the defender, in this case Shock with his Adeptus Custodes, rolls 3 dice for every surviving anti-aircraft battery. For every 4+, he gets a destroyed or defensive destroyed air vehicle point. He gets a point, all right? If he gets to 15 points, he immediately wins. If I destroy all 4 of them before he gets to 15, I immediately win. Otherwise, if the game ends, which is random game length, if I've killed at least 3 of the guns, I win with a minor victory. Otherwise, it's a minor victory for the defenders. So, and there are stratagems to help with that. I have a stratagem to make him do it on 5+ instead of 4+, and he has a stratagem to re-roll them as well. So I gotta kill them fast. The attacker does go first. And so the defender deploys their entire army in the middle, as you can see. The attacker then deploys wholly within 9 inches of the sides. And the attacker can have up to half their points cost in reserve, whereas the defender has to have the entire army on the table. Lastly, the attacker has sustained assault, which means when they lose units, they come back. So the idea here is to survive long enough to shoot down enough aircraft in the sky to have made a difference in this horrible, horrible universe that we love to play in. Are you ready, Shock?
I'm ready.
Because the attacker gets to go first, which is interesting. But let's take a look at the armies really quickly, and then we'll start playing. So we got a battalion on Shock's side of Adeptus Custodes. Walk us through, my left to my right, quickly, what you have brought.
All right, so I have a basic 3-man Custodes squad with just spears here. My warlord, he has just a spear, but he does have the
the blade relic thingy.
He has the Eagle's Eye for 3+ invulnerable save, and the warlord trait is superior creation.
Awesome.
Another 3-man spear squad. 5-man Praetor squad, Virtus Praetors.
Got a dreadnought over there too.
Yes. The Achilles Dreadnought Contemptor Dreadnought, Dread Spear, and the Assault Bolters, Storm. Their version of Storm Bolters. Contemptor Dreadnought with a curse pattern, Assault Cannon, Power Fist. My other Shield Captain on Jet Bike with a Relic Jet Bike. The Venatari.
Cool looking models.
And another regular Custodes squad. And a Custodes squad. And the only difference between this one and the other ones is I have a shield and sword.
Awesome. I should point out that each of these counts as a model. They have toughness 7, 5 wounds, and a 4-up save, and leadership 10. And they count as being a character for purposes of targeting. In other words, I can't target them unless they're the nearest thing. And they don't count as a character for any other purposes. And they do count as an enemy model to me. Now I've got a couple battalions, a battalion of Genestealer Cult, a battalion of Astra Militarum. That's going to be kind of scattered everywhere. So I'm going to give you a general idea of what I have, and you'll kind of see it come in. We've got a lot of Acolytes of the Primus and a Magus. We got some Genestealers here, with another group of Genestealers and a Patriarch currently climbing up the building on the inside. On the Astra Militarum side, we got a heavy weapon squad of last cannons. We got 2 Valkyries. I know this one is a Vendetta, but we're going to count it as a Valkyrie. Each of them is full of an infantry squad. One of them has the Primaris Psyker, and the other one has a company commander. And then also climbing up, we got some Aberrants. We got an Abominant. We got more Acolytes. We've got a unit of Militarum Tempestus Scions dropping in from the sky. So all sorts of stuff. And like I said, I'm not going to show it all to you because it's all kind of going to filter in and you'll see it as it appears. But lots of variations of Genestealer Cults and the Astra Militarum that they've roped into their service coming to kill the Custodes. Let's go now into Genestealer Cult, turn 1. So start of the first battle round, we got to roll to see which way the wind is blowing. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 are nothing. All right, the wind is not currently gusting. Both Valkyries are actually going to drop into hover mode as they move forward. That way it can come over here, and it's going to do the grab, shoot, insertion, and drop off its payload. Other Valkyrie will swoop on in as well. Whoop, yeah, it fits there. Cool. Infantry squad drops out of the one with the Primaris Psyker nearby, and the other squad as well with the company commander nearby, seen near the Voxcaster. And then everything along here moves up. And in they go, swarming forward. And then bursting out of the ground and coming down from the sky come the reinforcements. Remember, we're playing narrative play, so yes, they can show up turn 1. A huge Abominate and a bunch of Aberrants show up near one of the guns. But they are ever vigilant, which allows them to shoot at something that's just set up by reinforcements. Get -1 to hit, though. So you're using it on this unit right here, and they're going to fire at the Aberrants. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Awesome. So hitting on 3s because of the -1. With your nearby leader letting you reroll 1, so 5 hits. Strength 4, toughness 4, so 4 is to wound. So 2 wounds. -1 AP, so my 5 up becomes a 6 up. Ooh, I make one of them. So this is actually, it's 2 damage.
2 damage normally.
But the Aberrants reduce that by 1. And then they ignore it on a 5+. Oh, they take 1 wound. So 1 Aberrant loses a wound from that. A Kellermorph and a Sanctus arrive. Now the Sanctus has a rule that I can use that 3 command point stratagem to let him move d6 inches after deploying for free. So he's going to move 2 inches closer. So now he has a 7-inch charge to do. And from the sky drop in a unit of Militarum Tempestus Scions with their 2 melta guns and hotshot las guns. And we have the Patriarch and a ton of Genestealers swarming the side, and not too far from them we got a big unit of Acolyte hybrids ready to join the fray as well. The Patriarch is going to attempt to manifest Mass Hypnosis on a 7. And he gets it. You don't have any denying powers, is that correct? Oh, is it a stratagem to do it?
The stratagem.
Oh, that's hard. You're already down to 5 command points. Did you want to? It's going to be, I'm going to put it on a unit. Let me tell you which unit first. Then they're -1 to hit. They fight last, and they cannot overwatch. I'm going to put it on your Contemptor.
I knew you were going to choose that. Oh.
So, how many command points does it cost for you to deny the Witch with these guys?
1.
Just 1? And then do you have to roll? Is it like a 4 up?
Yeah, then I have to roll like normal.
Like, do you have to roll to deny, or do you roll 4 plus 2?
I rolled to deny.
Oh, I rolled a 9, so you have to roll a 10 or higher on 2 dice. Forget it?
Yeah, forget it.
Okay. Then the Magus is going to cast Might from Beyond, which will give a unit +1 strength and toughness. Needs a 7. And we got a 5. So, does not actually manifest it. Shooting phase! We're going to have an order, a couple orders actually. He's close to a Voxcaster, so we've got a good 18-inch range. So I could order, and he can do 2 orders. So I can basically order this squad, and my last cannon squad. He is going to command the heavy weapon squad and the squad right in front of him to take aim. So they will both get to reroll 1s to hit when they're shooting. And then immediately the squad down in the basement there is going to unload. They got a melta gun and a bunch of las guns into your Custodes squad. Start with the melta gun, hitting on a 4. Boy! All the las guns hitting on 4s. Woo! Look at all those 1s. That's a lot of 1s. There's a few more hits. Strength 3, toughness 5, so we're looking at 5s to wound. Ooh, not bad, not bad. 2 up saves. Oh! What's going on, Chuck?
Oh.
Good start, good start. Now, luckily, they're 3 wounds each, so one of them's going down to a wound. So, which one? The one on that side? All right, my company commander's going to fire at them just to see if he gets lucky and takes out that one guy. Single shot. Misses. Valkyrie will then unload everything into the same squad, hoping to kill that last model before I fire last cannons at them. He hits on 3s because of the roving gunship rule. Once he's hovering, he gets +1 to hit. Yeah, look at that. Strength 6 though, so 3s to wound. Woo! We got a Hellstrike missile though. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about the -1 to hit because they're heavy weapons as well. So we're back up to a 4 up. Missed. The other Valkyrie will try its luck into the same squad. So the multi-laser hitting on 4s. Woohoo! 3s to wound. All right, we got 1. 2 up save. Ah, he's fine. Hellstrike missile. Misses. Does not reroll 1s. Fine. Triple last cannons. Same squad. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Woo! 3s to wound. Strength 9, toughness 5. We got both of them. So we're going to do this one at a time because the guy that's already hurt has a 4-up invuln while you have a shield with a 3-up. So 4-up invuln. So he's dead. And then a 3-up invuln on the shield. Uh-oh! D6 damage. Oh, he's alive! So it kills the one guy and transfers. Basically, the shield guy takes 2 wounds. Is down to 1. Next squad of infantry will fire everything into another Custodian squad. Start the melta-gun, hitting on 4s. Yeah, it actually hit. Wounding on 3s. Strength 8, toughness 5. There's a wound. 4-up invuln. Oh, dude, Shock, what are you doing? D6 damage. Oh, I killed one. Then the last guns, hitting on 4s. These guys do not have the order, but they rolled really well anyways. 5s to wound. That's a few. 2-up saves.
The Emperor protects.
Only 1 this time. That's good. So one guy dies and another one takes a wound. Yeah. Militarum Tempestus Scions will actually unload onto you. What do you call the jump pack guys again?
Vinatari.
The Vinatari. That's a cool name. The Vinatari. So we got 2 melta-guns we're going to do first. They're going to hit on 3s because these are Tempestus Scions that I've roped into service. Only 1 hits. 3s to wound. That's a wound. 4-up invuln. You made it. Then we got our hot shot last guns and pistols hitting on 3s. Not bad. These are wounding on 5s, but they're minus 2 AP. Oh, only 1. 4-up invuln. Oh, take a wound. Only 1 got wounded from that. Not bad. We'll throw some small arms fire, just some auto pistols at the same squad. 6 are in range, hitting on 4s. 5s to wound. 2 more wounds. They have 3-up saves. Oh, just the stupid auto pistols weren't gonna do anything. It kills a guy.
I'm getting brutalized.
Yeah, ouch. We're gonna have all 3 squads right here fire at your bikes. Hitting on 4s. 6s to wound. 1 wound. 2-up save. All right, you made it. The Kellermorph will triple fire his pistols into the other Custode squad. So he's got his 3 Liberator auto stubs, so 6 shots hitting on 2s. Oh, 2 1s actually sucks because every hit that he does generates another attack, which also hit on 2s. So those 2 1s is a big deal because they can't generate more. We still got 8 hits though. Strength 4, so 5s to wound. But these are -1, 2 damage apiece. 3-up saves. He rolled really crappy, by the way. Oh, there's 2 damage. So pow 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 pow. One of them's down to a wound. Which one? Into our charge phase, I'm going to actually have the Abominate declare a charge against your Custodes right here, so they can overwatch with their cool bolter spears. So 6s to hit. Reroll 1s, reroll 1s, reroll 1s. Maybe they'll get a hit. Finish off a guy. No. 9-inch charge required. Nope, he failed. The Abominates will also try to charge, so you can overwatch again. So 6s to hit. Reroll that 1. Nothing. Can they make a 9-inch charge? Ooh, so close.
So close.
I'm gonna command point that too. I got 12 command points, so why not? There we are. Made it. In they go. In they go. Genestealers declare charge against your captain and against this squad, so they can all overwatch. Overwatching all their spear bolters. 6 to hit, rerolling 1s. You got 1 hit, which wounds on a 4. And wounds, which I 5-up invuln. You killed 1. As they charge in, 1 Genestealer goes down to your overwatch. And they charge 7 inches. So we're going to just kind of wrap into here. We'll have the squad of Acolyte Hybrids charge the same squad. 8 inches, I think that makes it, because they did not come in from reserve. Yeah, they needed 4, so they are in. On this side, the Patriarch's going to declare a charge against your Dreadnought and these Custodes. The Dreadnought cannot overwatch because he's been mass hypnosised. Can he make a mighty 9-inch charge? No, and I'm not even going to reroll either of those because it'll be hard. The Genestealers declare the same targets though, and they also fail. The Sanctus, however, wants to get in, and he only needs a 7-inch charge because he got to move 2 inches closer. Oh, and he rolls a 9. I'm super efficient here. Boom. And then my big squad of Acolyte hybrids will declare a charge against your... The Vilitari, who can Overwatch. So they have 10 shots with their pistols. 6s actually count as 2 hits, even in Overwatch. Woo! Reroll these 1s. I think you're about to slaughter my guys. Okay, so on top of that, these pistols are strength 6, -2, 2 damage. So 2s to wound my guys. And the -2 just ignores my armor, so you just kill 2 of my guys flat out. So see ya and see ya. Then I gotta make a 9-inch charge. Ha! Nowhere near. These 5 are gonna declare charge against these Custodes who can Overwatch. 6s to hit. 1 hit, wounding on a 3. Which it's a -1 AP, right?
Yes.
So 6 up save. Actually, sorry, I'm in cover, so 5 up save. So nothing, so it kills 1. So 1 dies. And then I charge 8. 8 is in. They're coming for you. That's all the charges I'm going to declare. We got, woo, this is going to be interesting. Especially because the objectives are treated as enemy models, which means in his turn I could actually fight them as well. So he's going to have some defending to do. I'm going to start with these aberrants fighting your Guardian squad. We'll start by piling in a bit. We want to leave 1 guy back within 6 inches of the Abominate, so the rest of them will fight. So we're going to do the heavy improvised weapon of the Hypermorph first. He's got 6 attacks with that. Hitting on 3s, 6s count as 2 hits, thanks to the Abominate. No rerolls, so but it still will count as 3 hits. Strength 10. So 2s to wound.
Ouch.
2 wounds. -1 AP, so you get 3 up saves. Oh no, 2 damage. 1 guy had 1 wound left, so that'll kill him. And then we got all the power picks. Then they're power picks, each hitting on 3s. 6 is counting as 2 hits. Strength 5, so 4 is to wound. No, not bad. 4 up invulns against each of these. Yikes, 4 of them get through. So 1 at a time they do D3 damage each.
Right.
So 1, 2, kills 1. 1, oh, they all did 1. So that kills another, brings another one down to 2 wounds, but they also get to attack with their Rending Claws. So H Rending Claws, hitting on 3s. Oh, no 6s this time. It's a strength 5, AP -1, but if they roll 6s to wound, they become AP -4. So 4s to wound. So 4 -1 AP wounds. 3 up saves against these, you got 2 wounds left on your guy. Yikes, he's down to 1 wound. So you survived the aberrants. So we've got a nice, cool stratagem for Adeptus Custodes, Indomitable Guardians. So basically, normally it costs you 2 command points to interrupt your opponent who's done a bunch of charges. But they actually have a way to do it with only 1 command point if they're within 3 inches of an objective marker. So, which, you know, like everybody is. They're going to choose a squad of Guardians.
Yes.
So they want to all focus their attacks on the Genestealers because 1 has a choice. How would you like to do it?
These 2 are going to go after the Genestealers, and he's going to go
After the Acolytes?
Exactly.
So after I explained to Shock that if you get me below 10 Genestealers, they lose a lot of attacks, he decides to switch and have all 3 of them attack the Genestealers. They hit on 2s, re-rolling 1s because of their captain nearby. They only need to re-roll 1 of those. Can they get it? Yes. Strength 6, so 3s to wound. Not bad. Don't care about the AP or damage because I'm 1 wound each and I got a 5 up invuln. And you've got to kill 5 of them for me to lose that extra attack because I've got 14 right now. And you killed 4 of them! Oh, so close! Well, that's still 16 less attacks. It's just if you dropped 1 more, it would have lost another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attacks on top of that. I'm going to have this little squad of Acolytes attack them next. Boom, starting with the Heavy Rock Saw, and then we'll do the rest. Heavy Rock Saw hitting on 3s? Actually, is the Primus close enough? I don't think so. No, the Primus is not close enough, so just hitting on 3s. Both hit. These are strength 8, so wounding on 3s. -4 AP, 2 damage apiece. 4 up invulns, thankfully. Oh, look at that! They just shrug it off like it's nothing. Then we've got all of the Rending Claws hitting on 3s. These are wounding on 5s. 6s do AP -4. So 3 up against a normal one because it's -1, and a 4 up invuln because that's -4 AP. Oh, look at that, shrugging it off. And then the 4 of them have cultist knives, so it's just some piddly attacks, but hey, piddly attacks can do its job, right? 5s to wound. 2 wounds. 2 up saves. Whoo, you shrugged it all off. And then you're going to do your Indomitable Defenders again with these 2 and try to kill these 4 before that heavy rock saw buzzes through your buddy. So start with the one with the sword. It's only strength 5, you said? So 2's to hit. You're close enough to the captain nearby to re-roll that. And then your 3's to wound with him because he's only strength 5. That's 2 of them. What's the AP?
AP 3.
Okay, so that kills 2 of them. There's only 2 left. And then the other one hits on 2s. You kill the leather 2.
Guardian Spear.
All hit. You need 2s to wound. I don't want to see 2 1s in there, Shock. No 2 1s. Woo, you got him. You know you're in trouble when your opponent's rooting for you.
Yeah.
So 4 of them die. I'm going to do the Genestealers next. All of them attacking this Guardian squad. 40 attacks, hitting on 3s. With rending claws, no rerolls. Wounding on 5s. 6s are rending. So we got 5 regular, 4 rending. So these are 3 ups and those are 4 ups. So let's do your 3 ups first. Ooh. And then the 4 ups. Come on. No, 2 more. So that's 6 wounds. That straight up kills 2 of them. Oh. I don't mean to I'm not rubbing it in by saying this, just so you understand. But if you had just killed 1 more Genestealer,
1 more Genestealer.
13 less attacks. Kelermorph will spring forward and attack this Guardian. So we've got 5 attacks of the Sanctus. Sorry, it's the Sanctus, not the, I think I called him the Kelermorph. He's a Sanctus. So he's got 5 attacks with the Sanctus Biodagger hitting on 2s. No rerolls. Only strength 1, but they always wound on 2s unless you're a vehicle or Titanic. So he's actually going to be garbage to take out the objectives. So we got 4 wounds, -2, 2 damage apiece. So you got to make 4 4-up saves. You didn't. So that kills that last guy. Last Guardian right there. Takes 8 wounds because they're 2 damage each. And now your captain can fight back into the Genestealers. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Winning on 3s. All of them. 5 up invulns. Ooh, 4 more of them dead. So he kills 4 of them, then he's got his little Misericordia dagger thingy on a 2. Then a 3. And a 5 up. Oh, 1 more. That actually killed lots of them. Those Genestealers are hurting. Into the morale phase. Your guys are all leadership 8 or higher, so losing a couple out of each squad doesn't matter, or 1 out of each squad doesn't matter for morale purposes. Obviously, it matters for gaming purposes. So that was pretty brutal. They charged on in. I'm glad I actually put half my guys in reserve. I feel like if I didn't, this would be over because they'd all be slaughtering you turn 1 rather than having failed a ton of charges. So I think it's almost important that, yeah, I think right away I see one flaw in the scenario, that they need to have the attacker come on piecemeal. Like maybe half of them start in reserve and can't come until turn 2, just because they their guys get to come back too, right? But we're not done yet. That was just the first turn. You may turn around and do what Custodes do and just slaughter me wholesale, and then roll a ridiculous number of 4+ first turn, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna lose. And we'll see, or maybe not. We'll see. Now, I just want to remind you, Shock, that the objectives count as enemy models to me, which means I can fight them in your fight phase. So if you leave these guys, oh, like not them, they're not touching it, but like he can fight them. The Genestealers technically could fight them as well. Not a big deal with the Sanctus. It doesn't treat it as a vehicle, so he can actually poison it, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever. He's gonna poison you, right? You know what, there's a guy inside. He's gonna poison the guy inside. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's firing it, right. Yeah, the half servitor that's still alive.
It's got like a brain in it. You know how the Imperium do, there's a brain, so he poisons the brain.
That's right. Can't function without the brain part.
No, it's a servitor.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, he'll be poisoning that, so watch out, because he does 2 damage each with lots of attack, so he could possibly take that down. But other than that, your objectives are pretty secure, so maybe you'll have a good first round of doing all of that. We'll see. As we go into Adeptus Custodes, turn 1. So the wind is not currently gusting, so there's no effect to any of your movement, as long as you stay on the board. Dreadnought heads over to try to protect the objective. And your bike squad will go up to engage the big squad of Genestealers inside of that building. Guardian squad moving forward closer to that Valkyrie. Benatari are going to jump across to deal with the Militarum Tempestus. How far? Captain on bike. Zip down and help this flank. Other Contemptor moving over to engage more of the Acolytes.
Acolytes with the Storm Bolter and the Assault Cannon.
Assault Cannon, Storm Bolter to these Acolytes. Storm Bolter hits on 2s. Wounds on 3s. 5 up saves, so 2 die. Assault Cannon will be -1 to hit because it's heavy, so 3s to hit. 2s to wound. 3 more. We got 6 up saves against that one. Nope, they're all dead. He wiped out the squad. We'll see them soon.
I'm going to fire the Lastrum Storm Bolters.
He's engaged with the objective.
Oh, and if you just...
So you can't shoot it because it treats as your model. So you can shoot these guys, but not him.
Okay.
So what are your targets?
We will fire at the
Aberrants?
Aberrants with the Lastrum Storm Bolter, and we'll use the Dread Spear.
Start with the special Storm Bolter first, hitting on 2s. Sorry, hitting on 3s. He's currently Mass Hypnosis. Is -1 to hit. Reroll those 1s with the captain nearby. Ooh, we got 2 more. These are Strength 5s, so 3s to wound. Ooh, all of them. We got a 6 up save against that because of the -1, and then I ignore those on 5s. Yikes. 2 Aberrants died just from that. Ouchie. Ouchie. Dread Spear is heavy, so an additional -1, so 4s to hit. Reroll 1s. 2s to wound. That's going to ignore my armor. It does D3 damage normally. Against Aberrants, it'll be D3 -1, minimum 1. So let's just see if you can... No, it's just 1 damage. Hit. I actually forgot in the morale phase when we were talking about your morale to do my morale. Now, in pretty much every area it didn't matter because you just had killed stuff rather than done much more than that. But we lost 10 Genestealers in 1 round. And their leadership is 9, which means I will lose D6 plus 1 more. So I'm going to spend the 2 command points to have them auto-pass morale. Next up.
The Virtus Praetors are going to fire their Hurricane Pattern Bolters into the Genestealers.
60 shots! Go ahead.
For the Emperor.
2s to hit. 4s to wound. I'm in cover, so 4 up saves. After all that, how many did he kill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, not bad. Whew, that's 9 of them. So there's only gonna be 6 of them left. Your pistol wielder guys, what's their target?
They're going to fire at...
The Militarum Tempestus Scions?
Yes.
10 shots, 2s to hit, 6s counts as 2 hits. Ha ha! Get to reroll that 1, the captain's nearby. Oh, another 6. That's 15 out of 10 hits. Are these strength 6 too?
These are strength 6.
2s to wound. Yikes. Now normally a 4 up save, I've got cover, so 3 up, then you're -2, so 5 up saves. Ouch. That kills all but 1. I'm gonna leave 1 Meltagun there to kill you in Overwatch. Guardian squad down at the bottom, what's their target with their little bolters?
They're actually going to fire at the Guard Squad.
The infantry squad it is. 2s to hit. Reroll that 1, the captain's watching. 3s to wound. And with my cover, I have a 4 up save. So 1 dies. Sorry, forgot their AP -1, so they actually have a 5 up save in cover. So 2 of them die. So 2 regular guys. Hurricane Bolter from your captain.
On the same
squad. 12 shots, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1 because he's watching himself. 3s to wound. Now these ones are AP nothing, so I have a 4 up save thanks to cover. I lose 5 more of them. So 5 more of them will be dead. Last squad of Guardians to fire. What's their target?
They are going to fire at the last cannons.
Ooh, over here. Not rapid fire, so you only have 2 shots. But they're 2 damage apiece, so this actually could pop last cannons nicely. 2s to hit, and then 3s to wound. Then I get a 4 up save because of cover, and each one I fail is 2 damage and kills a heavy weapon guy. 4 up. Ooh, I'll make both. Oh, sorry, these are -1. You're actually -1, so I had a 5 up. So I still made it, but just wanted to make sure it was corrected. Charge phase!
Start with the Achilles Dreadnought.
What are his targets?
He's gonna charge both the Aberrants and the Kellamorph.
The Sanctus.
Sanctus.
You can just move him in. If all you intend to do is put him there,
Yes.
move on in. I have no Overwatch because I'm in combat. Now when he charges, he can do D3 mortal wounds on a 4+ to an enemy unit within an inch. So no. Next up, your bike is going to charge the Genestealers.
The Genestealers.
And the Patriarch?
And the Patriarch.
Okay. No Overwatch. So charge distance. 4 should still do it. 4 will get you everywhere except the Patriarch. But he could always heroically intervene anyways, right?
Right.
And they go to engage the Genestealers. Then Atari, what are their targets?
They're going to target the Last Guardsman and
The Acolytes.
Acolytes.
And will Overwatch. Melt a gun to your face on a 6. Nope. Then we'll throw a blasting charge. It's a frag grenade, basically. D6 shots. We've got 6 of those. Combine that with my auto pistols. 6s to hit. None of them hit. Charge. 6 inches.
6.
And in they go. And here,
The Shield Captain on bike is going to charge the Valkyrie.
I will Overwatch. Multi-laser! 6s to hit. Woo! What's his toughness? Easy 6?
6.
So 4s to wound. Nothing. Then we got the missiles. Nope. You can go straight in. Your Guardians just want to jump in there as well.
Yes.
Because I'm still hovering. And even if I wasn't, that Shield Captain could go after it. Because he's got fly. Guardians on this side, are they charging this Valkyrie?
They're charging that Valkyrie.
Overwatch! One of the guys has 1 wound left. I might get lucky here. Multi-laser! Well, 1 hit. Look at that. 3s to wound. That's a wound. Just a 2-up save. Piece of cake, right? Alright, you're fine. And the missile fails. And they make their charge. In they go. Contemptor is going to declare charge as well. What are his targets?
His targets are the Magus and
the Primus?
the Primus.
Shoot you with my needle pistol. Oh, misses. You need a 6-inch charge. Oh, well, 11 also works. He's just gonna hop right in there. Goodbye, Primus Magus. Into the fight phase. Shock, what are you gonna do?
Well, the name of the game is to protect the guns. Therefore, we'll start here. And we're going to attack the...
kill the poor little Sanctus?
Yes, the Sanctus has got to go. And I'll split the attacks.
So how many attacks does he have? We're gonna back up actually. He's been Massive Gnosis. It says he fights last in the fight phase even if it charges. So he's gonna be last after everything. So who'd you like to go first instead?
The Captain.
Try to finish off those Genestealers?
Yes.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Re-roll that 1. 3s to wound. Ooh, 5 up invuln. Whoa, only 2 die.
Wow.
I am going to kill you 2. He's got his little dagger as well. 2s to hit, 3s to wound. Whoop, okay. I'm gonna spend 2 command points to have the 6 remaining Genestealers fight back against your Praetors. So 18 attacks, sitting on 2s because the Patriarch's nearby. With Rending Claws, so look at all those 1s. Ah! I was hoping to take 1 out before they died. 5s to wound, 6s are rending. Yeah, that can't even kill 1. So 3-up saves of those 2. Go 1 goes through, 4-up invuln with the other one. So 1 damage. That was totally worth 2 command points. So one of them took 1 wound. So next up, your
Venatari.
Venatari. Attacking the Scion, hitting on 2s. Reroll the 1. The Captain's nearby. He's watching. He's watching, Shock. Okay, that's better. He's like, that's better. I approve. 3s to kill. You got him. Twice. So you got the melt-a-gun guy. Now you can kill all the Acolytes in the bottom. And the killing blows into the Acolytes. 2s to hit. Woo! 3s to wound. Well, 3s to kill. And you killed all of them. Yep, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's exactly how many it was. Yeah, there's actually 7 left. So they're all gone. Dreadnought into the Primus and the Magus. You're going to focus on the Magus?
Yes.
2s to hit. 2s to wound. Oh, you're going to get all of them and realize you could have split them perfectly. Yeah, you would have killed both of them. Oh. But if you had split the attacks 2 and 2, somehow you would have killed neither of them, right?
Yeah.
You would have like missed each of them once and bring them down to 1 and 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So
Just
Magus
the
is
first
dead.
round. I remember the first round of rolling.
Yeah, exactly. 1 Guardian into the Genestealers. 2s to hit. And then 3s to wound. And then a 5-up invuln. 1. Well, he tried. Guardian to the Valkyrie. Sword first, hitting on 2s. Ooh. Wounding on 5s. Nada. And then 2s to hit with the
Guardian Spear.
The spear. 5s to wound again. Strength 6, toughness 7. Ooh, what's the AP?
AP 3.
So 6-up saves. Nothing. D3 damage each. I got 14 wounds. You're not killing it, but you could really hurt it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. You bring it down to 8 wounds. 1 wound away from bracketing it. Other Guardians into the other Valkyrie. All spears, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because the captain is right next to them saying, what the heck, guys? 5s to wound. Oh, only 1. 6-up save. So you do D3 damage with that one at least. 2. Brings this Valkyrie down to 12, and then the shield captain can attack it. Starting with the spear, hitting on 2s. Reroll that 1. 5s to wound. Ooh, only 1. 6-up save. It gets through, so it does D3 damage. And he loses 3 more. Brings it down to 9. And then we got the Praetors into the Genestealers. 20 attacks, sitting on 2s. No rerolls though. Wounding on 3s, and because you charge, you can reroll failed wound rolls. Reroll. Ouch. 5-up save. Please die, guys, so you can come back later. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they're dead. And they all die. Oh, yeah, we got them. So that is everybody on your side who charged, except for the Contemptor who has to fight last. So now I can strike back, and he can't strike back until I am done everything. So let's see if we can do some nice damage to him first. I'm tempted to actually pile in and attack your objective because you're hurting me pretty bad. So I'm going to do that, like so. I'm gonna keep the 1 guy back just to get me those extra attacks from the Abominate. And we're gonna have, okay, he can get within an inch. So I'm gonna have these 4 guys attack the Contemptor and these 3 into the anti-aircraft objective. Start with the Hypermorph with his heavy improvised weapon into the objective, hitting it on 3s. And 6s count as 2 hits. Wow, that's pretty good. And these are strength 10, and it's toughness 7, so they wound on 3s. Oh, so we got 4 wounds. Minus 1 AP, so you get a 5-up save that does 2 damage each. Oh, look at you! So it only has 5 wounds, so it's down to 3. And then 2 guys with power picks hitting on 3s. Oh, there's the 6s, so that explodes. We got 5 out of 3 hits. And these are only strength 5, though, so they're wounding on 5s. We got 2 of them. They're minus 2 AP, so you get a 6-up save against these. Otherwise, they're D3 damage apiece.
Oh.
So it's only got 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's gone.
Dead.
I got one of the objectives. And then we'll put the other 5 guys into your Contemptor. Sorry, 4 guys into the Contemptor. Hitting on 3s. 6s count as 2 hits, which makes up for 1 of those misses. Wounding it on 5s. So 2 wounds. So this 2-up save becomes a 4-up save. 1 gets through, doing D3 damage, 2 damage. He ignores those on 6s. Nope, so he takes 2 wounds so far. And then we got our Rending Claws, hitting on 3s, 6s count as 2 hits. 5s to wound, and 6 is Rending. What's this? So this one's a 3-up save. Makes it, and that's a 4-up invuln. Fails it, so 1 more, which he ignores on a 6. No, he takes 1 more. So he's down to 7. And then we'll have my Sanctus attack him just for fun. It's only strength 1. So we got 5 attacks with his Bio Dagger, hitting on 2s. They all but 1 hit. And they wound on 6s, but they are minus 2 AP, 2 damage. We got 1. 4-up save. Yeah, you're fine. The 2 Genestealers will attack the remaining Guardian. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s with their Rending Claws. And then wounding on 5s. So just 1. -1, so 3 up. You save it. And the Valkyries get to somehow hit you back. They get to nudge you a little. Hitting on 6s. Hey, they nudged you. Strength 7, so 3s to wound. Oh, that could actually kill a guy if you fail a 2-up save. Weirder things have happened. Oh, you're fine.
Woo,
You're fine. It looked like a 1 for a moment. And then it bounced to a 6. And then we're going to attack the other Guardian squad with the other one, which also hits one of them. And also wounds one of them. You got a 2-up save again.
You were testing me, sir.
Ah, you're fine. Now your Contemptor can swing back. Does he want to focus on the Aberrants? Now that the Sanctus is no longer really a threat to your objective, or does he want to kill the Sanctus? Or both?
Let's shoot through the Aberrants.
Okay. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, because he's still mass hypnosis. So 2. I get to reroll 1s. You got your captain nearby. Strength 14, so 2s to wound. Nice. So these will ignore my armor. And then they do d6 damage, minimum 3, and then I subtract 1 from that. So we got to do these one at a time still, just because you never know, because I have 5 up ignoring. So we'll start with the first one. I got one guy with 1 wound left, and he's going to take 5. Can I roll 5 5+s? No, he dies, so 1 dies. The next one does d6, -1, so 5 as well. Okay, 5 up. Oh, he dies perfectly. And the last one does d6 -1. Woo! You killed them too. You found their one weakness. 6 damage weapons. So 3 of them died from all that. Whew, that was one heck of a fight phase. Oh wait, my Primus gets to swing back with the Contemptor just for fun. I'll use his Bone Sword, which will hit on 2s. And will wound on 5s. Nothing. Now morale. These guys are leadership 7, and they lost 3 guys, and nobody else runs. Leadership 9 on the Genestealers, and they lost 3, so they can't lose anymore. Because they're brood brothers, the infantry squads are actually leadership 8 with their sergeant, so the losing the 1 doesn't matter. But over here we lost 5, so leadership 8 lost 5. Oh, I lose 2 more. Actually kind of hoped that they would lose all of them, because then I could just bring them back. So I'm going to keep the Meltagun, obviously. No other leadership tests for me because you just wiped out the squads. Holy crap, man! If I wasn't bringing guys back, this is like over. But because I'm bringing guys back, it is definitely far from over. And I did kill one of the objectives, which really does stunt your ability to quickly win. But let's see first off how many of my aircraft you shoot down. You've got 3 command points left, and you're going to use the stratagem built into the scenario, which lets you re-roll this. So basically, for every objective still on the table at the end of the battle round, you roll 3 dice. Each 4+ is one of your defensive aircraft destruction point things. And once you get to 15, you win. So killing 1, remove those 3 dice. So that was a pretty big deal, especially because they, it's cumulative too. So go ahead and roll those 9 dice. You need 4s, and you can re-roll anything that fails. Okay, a little above average. You got 5 so far. Re-roll those. See if you can get at least 2 more. There's the 2 more. So you got 7 points on your way to 15. My Primus is going to fall back away from the Contemptor Dreadnought, which is threatening him. And then we're going to have these ones get ready to charge and try to take out that battery. The Abominant feels left out, so he's going to come after your thingy. It's a Dreadnought. Contemptor Dreadnought, in fact. An Achilles Contemptor Dreadnought. Patriarch is going to kind of jump into the middle of all this. He doesn't think he wants to charge his bikes by himself, but I don't know what else he's going to do. Yeah, what the heck. He'll come back. These flyers will stay in hover mode. They're going to fall back because they can still shoot, so I'll just move them forward to here. And come on, you can do it. And to here. Brave Meltagun guy will move down and over to get within 6 inches. Hello, guys. These guys will move closer too to get those Meltaguns in 6-inch range. So maybe we'll last gun the one down and then melt a gun the other. We'll see. Sanctus is going to fall back because he's useless against a vehicle. This guy's no longer massive, no, at least it won't by the time it matters. And at the end of my movement phase, we roll to see who comes back. Now, if it wasn't for this, I'd say I am in big trouble because you would just continue to destroy me. But because of this, it's going to be very hard for you to destroy me. So the way that Sustained Assault works, at the end of my movement phase, I roll for each unit that was destroyed. On a 4+, they come back. It's 2+ for troop choices, though. When they come back, in this mission, they're placed within 9 inches of any table edge. It does not have any restrictions about how far I need to be away from enemies, but I'm going to assume I have to be at least more than an inch. Can't just plop them down in combat. Wouldn't want to anyways. I'd rather charge and be able to fight first. So the Magus will be on a 4+, and of course comes back. The Genestealers also on a 4+. Those were the hard ones. 2+. Yep. 2+. Yep. 2+. Yep. And 2+. Yep. They're all coming back. He did all that hard work. Not for nothing, but yeah, they're coming back. So the Genestealer is going to come in really organized, right next to your Praetors. Unit of Acolytes shows up next to your jump pack guys. Small unit Acolytes over here next to your other captain. Ions with melted guns, and more Acolytes next to your Contemptor. Patriarch is going to try to mass hypnosis your bikes. Gets it with a 12, so he takes D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds. So he's down to 4, and they are now mass hypnosis, so no overwatching with your Hurricane Bolters. Then we'll throw a Might from Beyond on the Genestealers on a 7. Nope. Good old Magus failing again. Primaris Psyker is going to cast Smite. 5. Make an 8, so it does D3 mortal wounds. 1. So he's down to 1 wound.
Oh, wait. It was a smite, right?
Yeah. So you ignore mortal wounds on 6s?
From
psychic
abilities, yes.
Okay. Oh, you take it. Orders wise, I'm going to issue 2 orders. Reroll hits of 1 and reroll hits of 1. Start with this squad first, firing their last guns and then their melted gun. 17 last gun shots on last pistol. 4s to hit, rerolling 1s. 5s to wound. Oh, that's 2. 2 up saves. Do they take down the shield guy? No.
Bang.
Melted gun. 4s to hit. Yeah! The company commander is going to take a pot shot. He can do it! He hits. No, he does not wound. Last cannons will fire at them as well. 4s to hit, reroll in 1s. Woo! Got one. 3s to wound. No!
Yes!
Wow! We're going to fire all our hotshot last guns and 2 melted guns into your Contemptor. We'll start with the 2 melted guns, hitting on 3s. Yeah! Double 1, maybe. 15 attacks in the hotshot last stuff. Wounded on 6s. 2 of them. -2s, you get a 4 up. Hey, take 2 wounds. Brings them down to 8. And what's up? He ignores those ones on 6s. We'll remember to do that. Nope. We'll go pow 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 with pistols into your bikes. Hitting on 2s. Oh, there's the 2 misses again. And that's a big deal because it chains. And we get another miss. We got 7 hits. 5s to wound. Ooh, not bad. 4 wounds. -2, 2 damage apiece. So what are these? 4 up saves? Or you got 3 up invulns? 4 up invulns?
4 up.
Okay. 2 damage. So that one that was already injured is down to 1. We're going to throw auto pistols into this group to try to finish off the one guy. 4s to hit. Woo! 3 of them hit. That's not too bad, actually. 5s to wound. We can do it! Fail a 2 up save. And then I can melt a gun the other one to the face. You didn't. You didn't. Simple instructions. Simple instructions. You can do it. You can do it. Shooting you with the melted gun then. 4s to hit. Yeah, no. Melted guns don't hit. What was I thinking?
Yes.
And I guess because we'll throw some auto pistols and 1 blasting charge into your flyer or your jump pack guys. Blasting charge. The Vanatari. So the grenade and the auto pistols all at the same time. 4s to hit. Hey, nice. Nice hit. 5s to wound. Booyah, 4 wounds. You're in cover, so you got 2 up saves. Oh,
Are you kidding me?
2 wounds. Well, cover saved 1 of them. I guess we're gonna fire all the auto pistols and throw a couple blasting charges at your Contemptor because clearly they work better than melted guns. 2 blasting charges. This is from 2 different squads at the same time. Oh, 3 shots from those. Combined with the auto pistols, hitting on 4s. 6s to wound. Hey, we got one. 2-up save from the auto pistol. You made it! Woo! Valkyrie number 1 is gonna fire back at your guardians here now that I failed to kill them with all this awesome firepower. Multi-laser, hitting on 4s, +1 for the roving thing and -1 for moving. Yeah. 3s to wound. There's 1 wound. 2-up save or lose your shield guy. He's fine. And then the missile hits. So wounds on a 3. We forgot to roll for the high winds thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3. So that's the wind is coming this way. So it wouldn't have affected any of my movement. But if you decide to move any of your guys with fly and they end closer to this table edge, they can add 6 to their movement. So actually, this Valkyrie will fire everything at that Guardian squad. Multi-laser! 1 hit, 3s to wound. 1 wound. Can you fail a 2-up save?
I hope not.
Oh, yes. You're really surviving this barrage of auto pistols. And then the missile hits, wounds on a 3. That's a wound.
Bad when you get excited about surviving auto pistols.
Yeah, exactly. 4-up involved. You survived! Charge phase. Abominant will charge, declare charge against everything because they can't overwatch. Because they're mass hypnosis. Charging 8 inches. Rar. We're coming for you. Patriarch will charge. Genestealers will charge. Anything but a double 1 in there, and 9 inches. This is kind of a mess of stuff, so I'm just going to kind of push a few guys, and we know that they're all in, okay? Because this is really hard to work with. Sorry for dropping models, guys. Acolytes will declare charge against both. They make it! Sorry, and including the objective. So come right up to here. Here, here, here. These acolytes will charge the Contemptor who can overwatch. Assault cannon hits on 6s. Oh. Stormbolter hits on 6s. No. And then I charge 4 inches? Yeah, they're close enough to charge. So in they go. Acolyte hybrids will declare charge into your jump pack guys. This is dangerous because when they roll 6s to hit, it counts as 2 hits. 6s to hit. You got 3, and I think you're close enough. No, the captain's too far to reroll 1s. So that's still 6 hits, though. 2s to wound. Yikes. Oh, 6 of them wound. And these are -2. And I got cover, so I'm a 6-up save right now. Yeah, you just killed 6 of my guys. There were 9 of them, so I'm just going to keep the rock saw and 2 other guys will charge in. I'm going to stick them over here because we know that they're dead in a moment. 5 acolytes will declare charge just into the guardians.
All right.
So I don't get the overwatch from the hurricane bolter. 6s to hit and overwatch. Ooh, 1 hits, wounding on. Oh, reroll the 1 because the captain's right there. Nope. And then 3s to wound. And I'll get a 4-up save against this because I'm in cover. You don't kill anybody, and then they charge. Yes. So we'll charge in like this.
All in there.
That's my last charge, so you can heroically intervene if you'd like to.
Yes.
Yes, with your captain. One thing I failed to mention is I'm the Pauper Princes, and Pauper Princes in the turn that they charge get to reroll hit rolls. I think I forgot that on a squad or 2 last turn, although I think you just killed stuff so fast it didn't matter. But it doesn't affect my Genestealers, but it affects everything else. Into the fight phase. We got a lot of fighting to do. Let's start with this 5-man Acolyte squad. They're going to try to destroy the objective. Heavy Rock Saw will hit on 2s because the Primus is close by. And then wounded on 3s because of strength 8. It's 1. This -4, it is not going to save. Does 2 damage, so it brings it down to 3. And then we'll do the rest. Now their Rending Claws, hitting on 2s. Oh, geez. Wounding on 5s. 6s are rending. Ouch. So these are 3 automatic wounds that it can't stop, so that destroys it.
Boom.
Whew. That's rough. The Abominant will go next into the Contemptor. 3 attacks from him, hitting on 3s. 6s count. Wow. Wow. Actually, no, sorry, hitting on 4s. They're -1 to hit. These would be strength 12, -3 AP, d6 damage each, minimum 3 damage from each of them. So nothing. All right, Aberrant, it's time for you to show the Abominant how it's done. But first, the Abominant has his familiar claws that I forgot about. It's got 2 additional attacks. 1 hits. It's only strength 4. It does nothing. So now the Aberrant Hypermorph will attack this heavy improvised weapon, hitting on 3s. Sixes count as 2 hits, which will make up for that 1 miss. Strength 10, so 3s to wound. Ooh, all but 1. Minus 1 AP, 2 damage apiece, so you get 3 up save. Whew! Fine, just ignore them all. Then we got 8 power pick attacks, hitting on 3s. 6s count as nothing because I didn't roll any. And then we got 5s to wound, so 2 wounds. These are minus 2, so you get a 4 up save. Failed both. They're D3 damage apiece. So that's 3 damage, which you ignore on 6s. Still pretty pathetic for what these guys can do. you take 1 damage. It's down to 6. And then I have my rending claws. Hitting on 3s. 6s count as 2 hits, makes up for that miss. 5s to wound, 6s are rending. So these are both minus 4 AP. So you get a 5 up invuln from those. And then you ignore them on 6s. They're only 1 damage each. The rending claws do more damage than everything else. The crappiest weapon does the most damage. Who would have thunk it? Then we'll go to the Patriarch and to your Praetors. Now, the Warlord trait for the Patriarch is a +1 attack and +1 strength. So he's actually up to strength 7 now. 7 attacks, all hitting on 2s. All hit. Now these are monstrous rending claws. They're going to be strength 7, so wounding on 3s. They re-roll failed wound rolls, and if I roll any 6s, they're AP minus 6 and straight 3 damage. The AP won't matter because you got the invulns, but they go from D3 damage to straight 3 damage. So 3s to wound. And re-rolling these fails. Woo! Oh! Woohoo! I'll let you choose the order because technically it's supposed to be done one at a time. So you can just do these ones first because you had a guy with 1 wound left.
Right.
So you get 4 up invulns against them. So he dies. Wow, he made the other 2. And then 4 up invulns against the rest of them. These are D3 damage apiece. Or you can just make them all. And he does 1 damage. So that just went from, on average, 8, 11, 14, 17 damage, and it did 2 damage instead. Just want to point that out there. But we all know it's not about the big attacks, it's about the 60 little attacks attacking them. But holy cow, come on guys, what's going on? We'll do them 30 attacks at a time. First 30 attacks, hitting on 2s because the Patriarch's nearby. Wounding on 5, 6 is rending. So you get 3 up saves against these. 4 up saves against those, so 1 so far. Man, you're rolling really well. He just won't die. 4 up saves. That so far has done as much damage as the Patriarch. That's 2 damage. So he's down to 1. Now we got the other half of their attacks. And the next 30 attacks, hitting on 2s. 5s to wound, 6s rending. There's a few more. Yeah, I rolled really poorly. So you get 4 up saves against these. Can we at least finish off another guy? Yeah, well, we did. And then 3 up saves against these. So 1 wound so far. 2 wounds again, yay. So it kills another one and wounds the next one down to 3 wounds.
They tanked that like a champ.
Yeah, no kidding. 2 Genestealers will try to finish off the 1 Guardian. Hitting on 3s. Oh, they all hit. Wounding on 5s. Ooh, look at, like, seriously, that's like better than that 15-man squad of you. So these are 4 up invulns and these are 3 up saves. So 4 up invulns. You might just tank it like everybody else. No, that's 2 wounds. Fail a 3 up and he's dead. So those 2 guys just did, and that was the same saves, by the way. It's not because he's squishy or anything. It's the same rolls they hit. And those 2 guys just did more damage. They did more damage than, like, okay, so they slightly less because the other guys did 4 damage. They did 3 damage. And the squad of 15, so 6 attacks, that's 10 times less attacks, did just about the same amount of damage. Gotta love dice, man. Gotta love dice.
I love it.
3 acolytes into your Visicarii.
Venatari.
Close. Start with the rending claws because one's already wounded, hitting on 3s. Wounded on their toughness 5, I'm assuming?
Yes.
The 5's to wound. Nope. Oh, I've been forgetting my rerolls.
Oh yeah,
I forget my rerolls.
Princess.
Yeah, no, mind you, the Genestealers and Patriarch it didn't matter. So those 3 that just missed. So we got 2 more hits and 5s to wound. So that's 1 wound at minus 1 AP. And their shields ignore the first AP, or not the first AP. They ignore if it's minus 1 AP.
Right.
So 3 up save. You're good. Rending claws from those two guys. 3s to hit, and then 5. Sorry, not rending claws. The cult is nice. There's nothing there. Heavy rock saw. 3s to hit. These are 3s to wound. And so these will be -4. Do they have? They got a 4-up invuln. Ooh, both of them get through. So 2 damage will kill the first one, and then 2 damage will injure another one down to a wound. Okay. 5 acolytes into your guardians. Start with their rending claws, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. I'm gonna remember that this time. Look at that. And then 5s to wound. Ooh, those are all invulns. 4-up invulns. Just fail 1 for me so we can get to that next guy. Thank you. 2 would have been nice too. Because, oh, sorry, these are 3-up invulns. That was a shield. You passed it. You passed it. Heavy rock saw, re-roll, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Okay, so 1 at a time this time. So 3-up because we should have done this 1 at a time.
Right.
It's because those could have been, yeah, it didn't matter. So you pass the 3-up, can you pass the other 3-up? Yeah, what was I thinking? Of course you can. Seriously, dude, you have rolled ridiculous. I can't complain because I'm doing well for the scenario and I get infinite reserves. But holy cow, I thought, okay, now I'm just going to charge in and then that'll be dead, that'll be dead, that'll be dead, they'll be dead, they'll probably dead. The shooting should have killed the rest. But you survived. Now I'm not done quite yet. I still have these 5 acolytes against this contemptor. The rock saw hitting on 2s with the Primus nearby. Reroll because they charged. Thank you.
I think it's just scary.
That's pretty scary, right? Toughness is 7 on the contemptor.
It is.
So 3s to wound. Got 1. 5-up invuln because this is -4 AP. So that's 2 damage, which he ignores in 6s. Can you ignore any? No. Brings him down to 6, and then we got the rending claws. They hit on 2s, re-rolling as well. 5s to wound. 6s are rending. Oof, only the 2. So you get a 5-up invuln from this one. No, and then you get a 3-up save from the other rending claw. Yes, and then you ignore this one on a 6+. No. Yeah, no 6-up feeling the pains for you. And then we're gonna try to ding your armor with our knives. Also hitting on 2s. Also re-rolling. And then wounding on 5s. Nope, no dinging with the knives today. And now you get to fight back. Contemptor into the acolytes. So he's lost a weapon skill because he's been bracketed, so he hits on 3s instead of 2s. Then he kills on 2s. 2 dead. Swipe, swipe. 2 of them go down. Captain wants to attack Genestealers or acolytes?
He's going to go after the Steelers.
Okay. 5 attacks hitting on 2s. So we got 4 hits. He rerolls 1s. 3s to wound. Oh, you might get them because 5-up invuln. You got him. Goodbye, Genestealers. The next Contemptor, where does he want to focus his attacks? On the Aberrant or the Abominant?
He's going to go after the Abominant.
Okay. Punching me, hitting on 2s. Because you're not Mass Hypnosis anymore. So 3 reroll 1s. The Shield Captain is right there watching you, buddy. Oh, yeah, sorry, Captain. Punch. Strength Bajillion, 2s to wound. Oh, all 4. So these do d6 damage each, minimum 3, and then I reduce each of them by 1. So you're probably going to kill him right here. So that's minimum 3. So that becomes a 5. You roll so high. That becomes a 4, and this becomes a 2, because the minimum is 3, and then I subtract 1. So you just did 9, 11, 14 wounds to me. I ignore these in 5, so I've got 5 wounds. So hey, you never know. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead twice. I'm dead twice. So you hit him so hard, you split him in half, and then you split him in half again. Then you've got your bikes. Now they could all focus on the Patriarch, or they could focus on the Genestealers. Either way, they're -1 to hit right now because of their Mass Hypnosis. They are technically supposed to fight last, but we know that doesn't matter at this point.
True.
You're gonna take care of the Genestealers because technically they should have done a lot more damage than they did, and that's concerning. So down to 12 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh. 3s to wound, you do not re-roll this because you do not charge. So 3 of them, which I then have a 5-up invuln against. You killed 2. I guess we've just agreed to not hurt each other. It's like, you don't punch me very hard, I won't punch you very hard. Deal. And then your V guys, probably gonna kill my 3 acolytes. If not, hitting on 2s. Ah, we'll count it.
Yeah, all right.
All right, all right. Nope, no shield, Captain. 3s to kill. You got him. What a surprise. Then you've got these 3 to kill my acolytes. Where do you want to start? Captain or Guardians?
We'll do Captain.
All right. He hits on 2s. Kills on 2s. So he kills 4 of them as well. I'll leave the one with the rocks on there just so I can meh through you. Actually, no, I won't. I'll leave him. And then you can attack with the other 2. Because 2s to hit. This should do the trick. 3s to kill. As long as you don't roll all 1s and 2s, you got the last guy. You got him. You got him. Yeah. And it's dead. Yeah. Into the morale phase. I'm not going to worry about these because I lost 2 and I'm leadership 8. Lost a couple Genestealers. They're leadership 9 and the Patriarch makes them immune to morale. And these guys are immune to morale because the Patriarch's nearby. Other than that, you just killed full squads. I'm going to pull this last guy because he's below 75% strength and I can do that at the end of my turn so that he can possibly come back next time. End of my turn, I did take out another objective, which is not looking too good for you, but I had thought this would all be dead. And the fact that it's not actually gives you some hope, because at the end of the battle round, you're going to be able to roll 6 more dice. Nothing that can help you re-roll anymore, but you're already at 7 points, and you know you could, in a really good roll, get 6 more, get up to 13. But even just getting up to 10 could, and then just really start to protect these. And you could do it. It's going to be close.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be close. But I thought everything on the one side of the board was dead. Yeah. I actually thought that, you know, he should die. Everything here was going to die. These guys were going to die. At least one of those guys was going to die. And you're going to be left literally with like a shield captain on each side, and maybe your V guys. And that would be it. And then my guys would just move over and destroy the rest of the objectives, and that would be it. Or kill your army and win that way too, because that is one of the win conditions. So still some chances to happen here as we go into Adeptus Custodes turn 2. So riding the gusting wind, if you just end closer to this table edge, you get +6 movement if you fly. So you're going to fall back with your Praetors?
Yes.
Rather than stay in combat with the Patriarch and 13 Genestealers?
Absolutely.
It seems they are still massive Gnosis as well, so they'd fight last.
Yeah.
So it seems like a bad idea to stay there.
Very bad idea.
It's yeah. So they're going to come back this way. They can still fire though because they have fly, even though they will be -1 shooting.
No.
And the Venatari will also use those winds to move a little further. Really need to protect these objectives. It's not about killing me because I just keep coming back. It's about lasting long enough for the objectives to kill enough of my aircraft. Shield Captain's going to also take advantage of the winds and reposition really easily. It's like, you're not coming for this objective. And then the Guardians will make sure they're protecting everything as well. So shooting phase. Shield Captain is going to take some shots at the last cannons, being careful not to kill them all, because heaven forbid they run and they just get to come back automatically next turn. So 6 shots, hitting on 2s. Reroll 1s. 3s to wound. So 5 wounds. With cover, they have a 4 up. You're hoping I fail 2 of these exactly. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! It's a weird feeling, isn't it? See me roll so poorly and maybe thinking, oh, shoot.
Yes.
Because now they, oh no, actually, no, they leadership 7, so I'd have to roll 6 for him to run. Who's next?
The Guardians are going to fire into the guard squad in front of them.
Hitting them on 2s. Nope, the captain's right next to them, so they're going to smarten up. That's right, the captain says. Shoot them in the face. 3s to wound. And these are -1.
-1.
So basically ignores the cover they have, so 5 up. And kills one of them.
Oof.
Nope, 2. They did not have cover. A couple of them were out. Next up.
All right, this bike squad is actually going to fire into the Valkyrie.
Hitting on 3s because of mass hypnosis. I'm currently hovering, so no other monsters. 5s to wound. 3 up save. Oh, 3 wounds. So you bracketed him, but you didn't kill him. So far, so good. Next up.
We'll take these 2 Guardian squad members here, and they'll fire at the discard squad.
2s to hit. 3s to wound. Well, that's 2 of them. They do not have cover, so 5 up. Oh,
What?
sorry.
Nicely done, sir.
They don't have cover, so 6 up. That's right. Because you're -1.
-1.
Yeah, so 1 dies. Kill him. Venatari,
I don't like psychers.
you're gonna try to take out my primary psyker?
Yes.
Who's hiding up there, ready to smite you?
Yes.
Fortunately, you can't see him.
So we will shoot the other Valkyrie instead.
2s to hit. 6s count as 2. These are strength 6, right?
Yes.
5s to wound. -2, 2 damage, so 5 up. 8 damage.
No problem.
You're really taking this whole maim, not kill thing to a whole new level. He has 1 wound left now. So no charging, because you don't want to kill those units. So you're just going to fight in close combat. Who's going to fight first? Because then I get to fight the other one back before it goes. So which one?
We're going to go here.
Into the aberrants?
We're into the aberrants.
Hitting on 3s now because he's hurt. Still strength a bajillion. So 2s to wound. You have a captain nearby to reroll that. 2s to hurt. So 4 of them. So you gotta do these one at a time because somehow I might survive each of them. So D6. So that's 3 reduced to 2. So I could survive this one. Hold on. 5 up. No, that kills 1. Next one. So that's 3 reduced to 2. Nope, I can't make a 5 up. Next one, you're rolling low, and that's my chance. So 3 reduced to 2. Oh, come on. That was 3 chances of really wrecking your damage. So 3, so 4 reduced to 3. And he dies. I'm going to kill these 4 so that he's out of the range of the automatically passing morale.
Oh.
Although the other guy could actually kill the Contemptor, but I don't care about killing the Contemptor because he's not near an objective. 3 Acolyte Hybrids will attack and try to kill this Contemptor. No rerolls, but the Primus is nearby, so 2s to hit with the Rock Saw. Ooh. 3s to wound. I'm using a command point. I got a lot of them. 'Cause I'm tired of this missing crap. Nope, it's still missing. So this is your 5 up invulns, otherwise it's 2 damage.
Yes. It's about time.
What is about time? The whole last turn was nothing but you making saves.
That was it. 5 plus a vulnerable. I wasn't really making those.
Rending Claws, the other guy's sitting on 2s. And they'll be wounded on 5s. Rending, so this is another 5 up invuln for you. You can make it. And then 6 to ignore it. Can you ignore it?
Now these are the ones.
Nope. The 1 so far, and then I got 2 little itty bitty knives. And 1 wounds. You get your 2 up save against this. You're good. So after all that, you took 1 wound. You're down to 4. And then he can swing back. And now he can swing back, hitting on 3s because he's hurt. No rerolls for this big bad boy. And then killing on 2s. Pow, pow. Obviously, you 2. Taking the leader out of there, hoping that he'll fail it and run. Oh, wait. So, you didn't consolidate into him. Did you want to consolidate into him? If you do, I can fight back. If you don't, I'm out of combat.
No, I'll stay where I am.
Stay where you are? Okay, then I can't activate the aberrant. And that's it for the fight phase. Morale, he lost 2 of his buddies. He's leadership 7. He does not run. Tempted to reroll it, but I won't. I want him to run. He's lost 4 of his buddies, and he's leadership 7. So I roll a 4 higher, and he runs. I'm gonna command point reroll it.
You want to stay?
Hey, I'm out of here. I lost 3 right here. They're leadership 8. Nobody runs. I lost 2 right here and leadership 7, so a 6 in that last cannon will run. No, and I'm not re-rolling that one. End of the battle round. You get to see how many more of my aircraft you shoot down. You need 4s. You've got 7 so far. You need a few. You need to be above average here if you want to have
any chance.
Okay, that's average. That brings you up to 10. You got to get to 15 to win. As we go into Genestealer Cult turn 3. We're going to hop this guy back into cover. Valkyrie is going to stay in hover mode and move just like to here. Your character captain doesn't stop me from shooting at the character objective. My 1 wound 1 will actually stay hovering as well and get close to that objective. And the Genestealers and Patriarch will advance And forward they advance. Rolled nice and high, 6 and a 5. The Magus will hop down. Calormorph will hop down. Primus is advancing this way. I will fall back with this guy, and I'm just going to remove him because at the end of my turn I'll remove him. End of my movement phase, I might have some reinforcements. Lots of squads that can come back. Let's do them all. 2+ for the troop choices. No. I'm going to put that next to them just to remember that. Infantry squad, 2+. Yes. The Aberrants on a 4+. No. The Abominant on a 4+. Also no. Oh, this is the opposite of last time. Acolytes on a 2+. Yes. And the Genestealers on a 4+. That would be nice. No! Oh, you're lucky. It's just these 2 squads. The infantry squad will show up right here, and the acolytes right here. We're really trying to focus down this corner. We can get one more objective somehow this turn. That'll make it very hard for Shock to win. Mass Hypnosis Psychic Power on a 7. I'm gonna re-roll the 1 with a command point. You got it. And then we'll smite. Yes, D3 mortal wounds, so just 1 mortal wound. Which does he ignore that? He's not on a 6 as well.
No, because he does not get the Aegis.
Oh, okay. Against mortal wounds.
Yeah, he does not have the Aegis of the Emperor.
But he does get a 6 up, just because he's Contemptor. No. Primary Psyker over here will smite. That'll hit your Guardians down there. And we get it, and do 2 mortal wounds. Ignore those in 6s. No, 2 wounds. So that kills the 1 and injures the next 1. We're whittling you down. Orders. Gonna order both these squads to reroll 1s to hit. Is that the best one, or is it first rank or second rank? Just to get those extra shots. No, reroll 1s. That's what I'm sticking with. Small squad will fire first. Last gunshots first on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of the take aim. 5s to wound. Ugh, nothing. Melt a gun? 4? Yeah, nope. What was I thinking? Other squad will try the same thing. 17 last shot sitting on 4s. Reroll those 1s. Come on, I need 5s to wound. We can do better than that. Oh, just 2 of them. Wow. 2 up saves. Oh, come on. Melt a gun? Misses! Scions will fire everything at the Contemptor. 2 Melta-Guns hitting on a 3. Hey, they both hit. 3s to wound. 1 wounds. I'm going to reroll this one because I'm close enough to do lots of damage. No! He can't do it. 5 up invuln. Oh, you failed. So I do D6, but I roll 2 and take the highest because I'm within 6 inches. Only 2, which you ignore on 6s. No. You're down to 2.
Show up, man. What's going on?
I don't know. You're doing just fine with your saves. And the rest of them will fire their hotshot last guns. 15 more attacks, hitting on 3s. Good hit. 6s to wound. 2. 4 up saves are -2. 4 auto pistols into your captain. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s. 1 wound, and he gets a 2 up save against that. It's fine. Kellermorph. Bamity bam bam bam.
Alright.
Hitting on 2s. Hey, no 1s this time. That's 6 hits, which means I get 6 more shots. This is more like it. Look at that, 12 hits. That's what I'm talking about. 5s to wound. Not bad. They got 5 of them. -2, 2 damage. This could do it. 4 up saves. Oh boy, that's 8. You got to ignore on 6s. You've only got, what, 4 wounds left? So most likely I got him. Yeah, I got him. Now on a 6, he blows up and causes havoc to everybody near the edge, which is me. So here, roll a die. You want that 6.
For the Emperor.
No. He just kind of clatters to the ground. Well, he only had 3 wounds, not 4. So. Pow, 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 pow. Auto pistols. Hitting on 4s. Woo! 2 hits. 5s. Nothing. Valkyrie could fire at the objective, but I'm going to fire at these guys. Multi-laser. I've been shooting 6 shots with that this whole game. It's heavy 3. Yeah, whoops. Multi-lasers, 3 shots. Be hitting on 5s. And I'm going to take away that hit just to represent all the extra shots I've taken throughout the game. I know they didn't do anything, but still. But we'll do the missile. Miss. And this Valkyrie will fire everything into your Vetratites. Now he's only hitting on 6s. That's with the multi-laser. And then winning on 3s. Got 1 wound. You get your 3-up save against that. Otherwise it finishes one off. Nope, doesn't finish one off. We got the missile, which hits. 3s to wound. And that one is -2. So you get your 4-up invuln. No. And then it would have done 4 damage. But it just kills the one guy with 1 wound. Charge phase. The Valkyrie is going to declare a charge against your VVVs. Venatari. Do they want to overwatch?
Yes.
Okay.
Overwatching.
6 shots in on 6s. 6s count as 2 hits. That's 4 hits. Oh, there's a captain nearby, so reroll those 2 1s. Nope, no more. So 4 hits. 5s to wound. And -2, so 5 up. He did! Does he blow up? No. Goodbye. Scions are going to declare a charge against your Contemptor. Would you like to overwatch? Yes. Assault cannon? Nope. And then Stormbolter? Nope. And then they charge. Yes. Oh, we're coming for you, big Contemptor. Acolytes will declare charge just against the 2 Guardians. Overwatch, hitting on 6s. Whew, 3 hits. 3s to wound. All that work, man. 666 for nothing. Charge. I'm going to re-roll that 1 because a 2 and a 1 definitely don't make it. 2 and a 1 still don't make it. I'll re-roll the 2. 1 and a 1 definitely don't make it. I got 1 command point left. The Patriarch will declare a charge into your bikes. Your Massive Gnosis, so no Overwatch. Charge of 7. Just going to leap right into the middle of them. And then Genestealer Cult, or Genestealers will also declare charge into them. Yes.
Massive amount of attacks.
Yes, let's see if you can weather the storm again. I don't know if you will, but we'll see.
Yeah, I doubt it.
End of the fight phase. Let's start with the Patriarch. 7 attacks, hitting on 2s. 1 misses. Wounded on 3s. Re-rolling. 4-up invuln. Oh! 4-up invuln against all of those. That was the 3 damage one, by the way. Okay, so you failed 3 this time. You've got a bike that has 3 wounds left, so D3 damage. He's dead. And then we might as well roll the 2 in the next one because the 1 can't kill him. And he's dead. Wow, look at that. It's like push, 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 topple. And last time he did like 2 damage. This time he killed 2 bikes. Don't remove my guy. Oh, I see. Get him out of the way. I thought you were just like removing him. I'm like, he didn't die.
Yeah, right. Get out of here.
Genestealers will pile in and fight. Not all of them will get there, but you know, a bunch of them will.
That's all that matters.
36 attack. The ones who made it in. Not all of them made it in. Ooh, 2s to hit. 5s to wound. 6s rending. So do this first. It doesn't matter in this case because they're all 1 damage. So 3-up saves. Ooh, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these are 4-up saves. So you've taken 4 so far.
There's 1 guy that's dead.
Yeah. 2 more. Well, only 1. Oh yeah, yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized there's only 1 guy left. So we got him. We got him. And then we'll consolidate forward. Like that. My Scions get to swing at your Contemptor. So the oranges will be the regular guys, the leader will be the whites, the white hit on 3s, the rest of them 4s. Wounded on 6s, baby. 1 wound, which you get a 2-up save against. It'd be really embarrassing if you failed this one. Yeah, good thing.
Good thing.
Yeah. That's all the chargers, so now these acolytes will pile in and try to kill your shield captain. Start with the rock saw, hitting on 3s now, no re-rolling. We got both of them. 3s to wound. Ooh, we got both of them. Whatever his invuln is, because these are -4. So 3-up or 4-up invuln?
The Eagle's Eye gives him a 3-up.
3-up invuln, 2 damage apiece. He's good so far. Rending claws. 3s to hit, 5s to wound. We don't really care about rending, because you get a 3-up no matter what. They're either -1 or -4, and you got a 3-up and against all of these. You're good. And then we've got the knives, which hit, and nobody wounds. Well, I did nothing to him. So you get to hit back now. So the captain swings into the acolytes. 2s to hit. Re-rolling. 2s to kill. All but 1. Just like that. And the Contemptor starts thrashing around. Is he hitting on 3s or 4s now?
3s now.
Because he's really injured. He's below 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hitting on 4s now, so those all miss.
Yeah, okay.
So end of my turn. I've pushed through your Praetors, and I'm coming for you, baby. Oh, I'm gonna kill this last cannon. Because that's at 33. No, I can't. It's gotta have lost 75% of its models, and it's only lost 66%. Okay.
Maim, not kill.
Maim, don't kill. That's the name of this scenario. And you don't have very much left, but you automatically get to roll your things at the end of the battle round because you know that I'm not going to be killing those objectives. You could theoretically win this turn just by rolling 5 4+ out of 6. But even if you just get like 3 or 4, then that could help you to win next round. But it's going to be tough because I think I have enough to kill both objectives next turn.
Yeah, I think you
Unless you maim, don't kill enough. If you could do that, kill enough of my Genestealers, for example, kill enough of my Acolytes but they don't run, then that might stop me. I still have some squads that can come in next turn, but they're pretty far away from the objectives because the objectives are pretty far in, so this is going to be close. Be close.
Down to the wire.
Let's do it. We'll actually roll for the gust of wind that we should have done last turn. It doesn't really affect me. So 6, there's no gust of wind. So what are you going to do? Try to protect the objective as long as possible.
As long as possible.
You can do it. So close. Guardians are just going to keep protecting this objective.
He's a lone man.
Yeah, that Guardian's all by himself. Back it up. I should have done a morale check for him. Leadership 7, lost 4 of his buddies. He stays. And I'm not going to re-roll that. Shooting!
We're going to start with the Venatari, and they're going to fire their kinetic destructors into
the Genestealers. 2s to hit. 6s count as 2 hits. So that makes up for that 1. 3s to wound. Ooh, only 3. 5 up. 2 die. You're going to have to do better than that.
He's going to fire his Hurricane Bolters into the Genestealers.
He hits on 2s. Reroll 1s. Whoa, look at a lot of 1s. Still a couple. 4s to wound. Ooh, only 3. 5 up saves. Kills 2 more. 2 more. Oop. Yep. Stay there. You got him below 10, it looks like. Yeah, you got him down to 9, so that's something. What do your 3 Guardians want to shoot at?
This guy will take his pot shot at
The Psyker up there. Which you can see him now because I was smiting you. 2s to hit, and then it'll be 3s to wound.
Am I rapid fire range?
Yeah, that's why you fired 2 shots.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Because you rapid fire 1 with your weapon, right?
You're right.
So that's 2 wounds, minus 1 AP, so it ignores my cover. Yeah, he was 5 up base with 4 up back to 5, so he actually makes both those saves. And the last 2 Guardians?
Rapid fire and pistol 2 shot into the
Infantry squad.
Yep.
2s to hit. Reroll that 1. 3s to wound. It's -1, and they get cover, so 5 up. And they do actually get cover this time. 2 die. Maim. Don't kill.
Go the way of the dinosaur.
Question of the year, are you going to charge anything? Nothing's going to run.
Guys coming in.
I've got guys coming in.
So we'll stay our ground.
Yeah, you need to protect it. So that's the. So morale, they're not going to run. They're not going to run. Oh, we have this fight too.
We got 1 fight.
Okay.
Oh, 2 fights actually.
Oh yeah, there's that one too. Which one do you want to do first? The answer is that one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, he's dead. My turn. I guess I could get lucky. I don't want to roll it. You kill 2 guys. How about that? I don't hurt you at all and you kill 2 guys. Does that sound like a fair trade?
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, because that part doesn't matter. What matters now is rolling 6 more dice. If you can get 5 out of 6 4+, you win the game, Shock. I'll give you the option. Do you want to roll them all at once or one at a time?
Let's do it all at once.
Okay, just rip the Band-Aid.
Just rip the Band-Aid.
Shake them up in your hand, because I saw a lot of ones there. Shake them up. Make nobody doubt that this is totally randomized. Joe, average. You're up to 13. You're up to 13. Can you last one more turn?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
For the Emperor.
All right, turn 4 Genestealer Cult. Acolytes will spring forward. They're tired of failing their charges.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're gonna do it. This is it. And these guys are gonna move forward because we want to get that melta gun in range of the objective, just in case I can take out your guys in front of it and then fire. The squad has to move down. You know what? The commander's gonna move down first. The squad has to move down. I'm gonna go straight down with the rest of these just to get a little closer.
Get a little closer.
Yeah. The Psyker will jump down, get ready to smite Aroni, the next guy. Valkyrie will hold still. Primus will move up. Sanctus will move up. Oh, where are you going, Genestealers and Patriarch? Genestealers and Patriarch will advance to this flank. Killer Morph will jump forward so I can kill your shield captain, as will the Magus. And in my movement phase, I got some possible reinforcements. Lots of potentials. 2+. Yes. 2+. Yes. Aberrants. 4+. Yes. Genestealers. 4+. No. Valkyrie. 4+. Yes. Valkyrie's just going to drop down right here so I can fire at that objective. I'll have the Acolytes kind of pop up on this side. Put one at the bottom. Oh, I didn't roll for the Abominate. He blended in. No. Yeah, I always have the Abominates kind of show up over here. They're not going to help this turn. But if somehow you don't roll enough 4+, if I don't kill both objectives right now, then they can come in and sweep in and get the win. Mass Hypnosis. Yes.
Oh my God.
Smite. Yes. 3 mortal wounds. Aegis of the Emperor, ignore those in 6s. No.
5 up though, I have feel no pain, sort of.
Oh, you do ignore wounds on a 5 up as well?
That's my Warlord trait.
Awesome. 5 up. Not so superior. It's alright, it's just a captain. That part doesn't really matter. I am going...
Unlimited power!
I'm gonna smite him. Need a 5. Last command point. Seems important. D3 mortal wounds. Oh, come on! But you ignore in a 6. It doesn't kill him though. Oh, you're just hanging on in there, aren't you? Shooting phase. Auto pistols from these. Oh, there should be more of them. No, you killed a couple, I guess. Yeah, I found them. So 9 shots into these Guardians. Okay. Actually, one of them would be a blasting charge. So 2 shots with that one. 4s to hit. 5s to wound. Just 1. 2 up save. I don't think you failed a 2 up save for a while. Just want to point that out. Squad back here. Oh, sorry. Order on both of these is reroll 1s to hit. Squad back here, we'll fire at them. Start with the last weaponry. Hitting on, well, look at that. Reroll 1s. Should not have done that. I should have done 1st rank, 2nd rank. I've learned my lesson, maybe. 5s to wound. Okay, 3 wounds, 3 wounds. Can you fill a 2 up? Can you? Can you? 2, 2, 2. You're just mocking me now. I'll just roll 2s. Don't even need those 6s. Melt a gun. Reroll 1s. It still misses. Other infantry squad. No. Captain. No. Infantry squad. Last weaponry. Hitting on 4s. Reroll in 1s. 5s to wound. There's 1. 2 up save. Die, shield, die. Oh, come on. Melt a gun. Hits. 3s to wound. It doesn't matter. Last cannon. 4s to hit. 3s to wound. You get your 3-up invuln on that shield that I've been trying to kill forever. And it survives. Both Valkyries are going to fire at the objective. I'm going to start with this one because it's hurt. Actually, they both moved. I think they might actually have the same profile right now. Yeah, they're both actually 4s to hit because he didn't move. And he did move. But they both get the +1, but he's -1 for being hurt. Did you follow that? Multi-lasers. So both of them. 4s to hit. It's tough to 7, so 5s to wound. We got 1 wound with a 4-up save. Go ahead, go ahead. Okay, it's down to 4 wounds. So we got the 2 missiles, and these can do a lot of damage if they hit. They both hit. 3s to wound. Oh! Yeah! They're d6 damage each, but you roll 2d6 to take the best one. Even one of those hitting and wounding would have done the trick.
That'd have been it.
Oh. Then we're gonna go pistol, 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 pistol.
That sounds.
First 6, 2s to hit. 1 misses. 2s to hit again. So we got 10 hits. 5s to wound. 3 of them. 3 up invuln, 2 damage apiece.
Are you kidding?
You ignore them on 5s. You ignore them on 5s because you are so superior. You got 3 wounds left. No, he's down. Pew, 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 pew.
He got Murphy.
He got I can't kill you with melted guns or a bajillion shots, but 1 killer morph.
Listen, the killer morph is crazy.
He's crazy.
Okay,
He's awesome.
He's Murphy and everybody.
He is. Charge the clock. I'm going to start with the Patriarch and to these guys who cannot overwatch. 7 inches. He's just going to leave a trail of bodies behind him. And then the Genestealers will charge them as well. Or I'm declaring a charge against that as well. It's 4. We're coming for you. We can do it. Because I kill them, and then during your turn I get to kill the objective. And then you'll only have 1 objective. Maybe, unless my other charges go really well. Oh, come on, guys. Just fine. You know what?
Hey, he's hugging.
You can stay together. Valkyries declared a charge into your captain.
Oh, wow.
To eat the Overwatch. Hurricane bolters. 6s to hit. Reroll those 1s because they're gonna matter. Yay, 3 hits. Winning on 5s. 3 up save. Don't you love rolling that many dice to have it do nothing?
Yes.
I know how you feel. Charging. I'm just gonna stick my bum up against him. Boop. Now I can't overwatch. Now the Acolytes will charge both these squads, so they can overwatch. 4 shots hitting on 6s. Reroll that 1. 1 hit, winning on a 3. Nope. And then they charge. Yes. This is it, man.
This is it.
This is it. If I punch through this, and I punch through the other side, you're done. You're done. You'll have a Contemptor alive, so you won't like get tabled. We'll just keep agreeing to not hurt it, and you just remove a couple of my guys. I'll even give you 3 of my guys this turn. Let's start with the Patriarch. Kicking butt. 7 attacks. Hitting on 2s. No, 6 hits is good. Wounding on 3s. Re-rolling, and 6s are awesome. Okay. 4 up invulns. 3 damage each. 4 up invulns. Okay, so D3 damage apiece. Nope, so it kills 1 guy. Man, this guy is swingy. Then we'll do the Genestealers. And they're gonna focus on your Vinged guys. 24 attacks, hitting on 2s. 5s to wound. You don't really care about the 6s and 5s because you're gonna get 4 ups no matter what. Nope, that's not true. You ignore -1 AP.
True.
So you get 3 up against these and 4 up against these. So go ahead. Pick your poison. 3 up.
Yeah, we'll start with 3s.
1 wound gets through. 4 up. That's 3 more, so 4 wounds. So kills 1 and injures another, but he survives. It's a miracle. Next up, we'll have these Acolytes go. So this is kind of a hard choice of where to focus my attacks when I have a choice. We're gonna put 5 regular guys into the 2 Guardians, and the other 4, including the leader and the heavy rock saw, into your shield captain. So the 5 regular guys into the Guardians, hitting on 3s, re-rolling because they charge this turn. All hit. 5s to wound. 6s running. Oh, garbage rolls! So you get 3 up against that one, 4 up against that one. 3 up.
3 up.
Nope, 4 up. Hey, there's the 1, but not with a 2 up. And there's 1 wound so far. And then their Cultist Knives, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Followed by 5s to wound. 1 more. 2 up save against that one. You're good. That does finish off the 1 guy.
You finally killed the shield guy.
I finally killed the shield guy. And he did roll a 1. Ugh. And now into the shield captain. Rending claws first, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. 5s to wound. Still crap. 5 and a 6. So 3 up on this one. Takes a wound. 4 up on this one. So he has 1 wound so far. And then the heavy rock saw hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Both hit, wounding on 3s. You get your 4 up invul or take 2 more damage.
3 up invul.
He has a 3 up invul?
On the shield captain, right?
Oh, I thought that was your special relic or something on the other guy. All your captains have 3 up invuls?
Yep, because his bike gives him a 3 up invul.
Oh, okay. All right. 3 up invul.
It didn't matter not.
Yeah. The 3 damage total brings him down to 4 out of his 7. So, wow. Didn't do as much damage as I thought. And now you get to hit back.
Right.
Oh, wait, no. No, my Valkyrie gets to attack. 1 attack. It misses you. And then they attack and do nothing. Yeah. Fight back!
All right, we'll just go here with the Venatari and
Genestealers or the Patriarch?
we're gonna
Patriarch's down to 4 wounds because
Yes.
he hurt himself earlier.
Yeah.
You're trying to take him out?
Yeah, we're going for him.
Realizing you can't kill him, you're going for the Genestealers instead?
Yes.
2s to hit. There's no captain close enough to him. And then 3s to wound. No, nothing. Then you got your shield captain to the acolytes. 2s to hit. Reroll those 1s. And 2s to kill. Kills 5. You're doing it! You're keeping me off! 3, 4. Gonna keep my leader alive in this case. And then the Guardian can chop at the remaining 4. 2s to hit. 3s to wound. You get no saves against these. 3 more die! Oh boy! Oh boy. Morale, we lost 8 of his friends. He's gone. So you managed to hold that 1 objective.
Yes.
So before we do anything else, we can just roll that 1. Because you're probably going to lose the other one. Or do you want to play out the turn? Let's see what happens.
Yes.
You want to roll that 1 or play out the turn?
I say we play it out.
Okay. Because you roll. So really quickly then, what are you going to do? Because pretty much everything else doesn't matter except this. Because if you don't kill me now, I'm coming in and killing everything. I got this big squad of aberrants and all of that.
Right.
So the question comes down to, how do you take care of these guys? Because you got these 2 guardians who could charge in and do some damage.
Yes.
You want to try that?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so they're just going to move over. You can do some pistol shots with him, because he's locked in combat. He could fall back and shoot, but it doesn't really matter. So who does he want to fire at, the Patriarch or the Genestealers?
You don't shoot the Genestealers.
2s to hit them. And then 3s to wound them. 1 wound, 5 up. 1 dies. And then your 2 guys charge in. Right?
Yes.
And they get to fight first. So you might as well do them both at the same time. I think you might have this. 2s to hit. No re-rolling because you're too far away from your captain. And then 3s to wound. 5 up. Killed 3 more. And then you get to pick what fights next, and it can be this guy.
Absolutely.
Now, do you want to fight the Patriarch? Now, here's a little danger I'm going to tell you right now. Is that if you kill enough Genestealers, I can kill this one, and the Patriarch can then pile in and then fight that.
Oh, yeah.
So do you want to just hope that that's enough Genestealers killed and go after the Patriarch? Or do you want to kill more Genestealers? Which is it? You can't kill the Patriarch.
No.
So if you're saying you're going to attack the Patriarch, you're basically saying, I'm not going to kill any more Genestealers. So the question is, does he want to kill more Genestealers or not?
No.
No.
We're going after the Patriarch.
Okay, so we'll just kind of pass that then, because it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
you can do at most 3 wounds to the Patriarch. Let's say the Patriarch murders you, doesn't matter.
Right.
Because now it just comes down to, can the Genestealers do enough damage to that gun? So some careful piling. So you pile in over here, so these guys can't pile in any further. So I got these 3, plus this one who's close to the one that's within an inch. So I've got 4 of them that can attack. So you've really shut down how many can attack. 12 attacks. It still has 5 wounds. Hitting on 2s. Oh boy. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do it. 5s to wounds, 6s are rending. Yeah, no, I didn't do it. It doesn't matter what you roll. These ignore your saves, and you get a 5 up against that, but you survived it. So the end of this battle round, you've got them both. You get to roll 6 dice, and if you somehow don't do it, then we'll go back and more closely calculate things to see if it matters for going to turn 5. So once again, do you want to do this one at a time or all at once? You got to make 2 4-ups on 6 dice.
All at once.
All at once?
All at once, baby.
The audience thanks you.
Yeah.
Go! Oh, you got it!
Boom!
Oh, you got it!
Boom!
How did you
Right
do
there,
that?
baby.
How did
Right
you
there.
do that? You were so dead for like 2 turns in a row. I'm like, oh, he's totally dead now. He's totally dead. How is he not dead now? How did he keep making so many saves?
The Emperor, he looked down and was like, bam.
Did he dab?
Yeah, he did. He blessed us. He's like, my sons.
Yeah.
And he pulled it off.
That was awesome.
Thanks, that was awesome.
So I have to say, I had my doubts about the scenario. Easily gamed, I have to say. Now, I'm always going to say that, and I'm always going to follow that up by saying, but so can most of the narrative scenarios. Like, if I actually started my whole army on the table rather than had it come in 9 inches away, then I could have charged much more first turn. But I didn't want to. I actually felt that the scenario was better by piecemealing it with the attackers. Otherwise, it's just overwhelming.
It was. It's such an intense game.
This is so close.
Yeah. Like, in the very beginning, I was like, ooh, I'm going to get tabled quick, you know?
But no, you couldn't fail a save. Later, the first turn, you couldn't make a save. And then after that, you couldn't fail it unless I did high AP, and you had to rely on invulns.
Yeah.
Or the Keller Morph. The Keller Morph could kill everything.
Yeah.
I just need an army of Keller Morphs. That's what I need.
Pistol Pete was...
In narrative, you can bring as many as you want. In match play, there's 1 per detachment, so you know. But in narrative play, I could have like 10 Keller Morphs for 300 or 500 points, I think. That would kill everything.
Yes. They are so scary. Crazy good.
I didn't even give him the Relic Pistol either, which does even more damage and rerolls and stuff.
I mean, he killed a captain, and he could kill Contemptor Dreadnought.
He finished off the Contemptor.
Yeah.
He helped kill some of the Praetors as well. Oh yeah, he's always worth his points.
Yeah.
But
and the psychic
mass hypnosis.
mass hypnosis.
Yeah.
Oh, what else hindering me?
Yeah. Well, you should also thank me for not making you roll 60 dice for Overwatch. That probably wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's like, here you go, roll 60 dice. Now 6 is hit. Okay, you got 10 hits. Now 4 is wound. Okay, 5 wounds. I got a 4-up save. Oh, look, you killed 2 of the 15 Genestealers after rolling 70 some odd dice.
Right.
So, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So, okay, so Shock, what's your review of the scenario? What do you, like, having played it, obviously, with one thing we're just going to assume is that both players are willing to build their list in such a way that it doesn't game the scenario. But
Right.
so just think about the rules as they are written. Would you change anything? What do you think about it? Any thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe I'd have to play it again, maybe with like different armies and see what would happen. Just because it's very scary at first, like because the attacker gets the first turn, and it feels like it could be really brutal either way, whether it be the defender or the attacker. Maybe after you get past that turn 1, yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is it because, and I know we're just playing it based off of 1 game, based off of 2 armies, based off of our rolls.
Yeah.
So I think the rolls really saved it, to be honest, because I thought you would. I think statistically you probably would have died a lot quicker. So there's certain aspects of it that I would definitely change. I think, for example, I would have only half the attackers show up, or actually let the defenders go first. Because remember, if the defenders go first and kill a bunch of things, those things can just pop up.
Right. With the sustained assault, yeah.
Yeah, so it almost needs to be defenders going first. But
I agree.
But in this game that we played, if you went first, you would have murdered me. Because you would have come up, killed everything, and then, I would get stuff back, but I would be just trying to kill you for the entire game as you sat on 4 objectives. And you would have racked up the points really fast. So, I don't know, it just feels weird to have the attacker deploy 6 inches away and then get to go first. But I was able to mitigate that by saying, well, half of my guys will be in reserve. So I guess it's just up to the players to see that as a flaw and be like, okay, you know what? That's fine. I'll just build my army so that it's not a one shot will kill your entire army. It's it's built to have some weak stuff in it, or some things that need to get places, or slower units, or who knows what.
And definitely, like you were saying, troops. You know, you want your guys to come back on twos,
Yeah.
being the attacker. You definitely.
Yeah, any army whose troop choices are strong is going to do well in this scenario as the attacker. It's supposed to, like I said, it's supposed to be Eldar versus Astra Militarum. So I think the idea is that the Eldar, you know, they're swooping in. They're not good at close combat, so the fact that they get first turn just means they get to shoot a bunch of stuff off the table. But then they're all super close, and the Astra Militarum have tons of firepower to fire back at them.
And this is all first turn charging.
Right.
On,
yeah.
know.
Well, the Eldar wouldn't do that as much. They would be like, no, I don't want to charge because that's close combat. Ew.
But man, play it with certain armies. Yeah, they're gonna come in and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it was great. I'm surprised it turned out so well. It was a little exhausting. It was a long game, but and also the terrain didn't help. I love the look of the terrain, but it's a pain to play in, so that may have kind of made it a little more tiring. But no, it worked out well. I'm actually pretty impressed by this one. I'll talk more detail of it in my next Wargaming Game Master podcast when I review it. But no, I liked it. So thanks, Shock, for the game.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
If you guys want more Nothing But Narrative, you can click the link below to go and watch the next one in the MiniWarGaming Vault and see our next Nothing But Narrative Battle Report. Thanks so much for watching. Happy Wargaming.